Alright. I just turned off the Jericho Eddie Kingston death match. No spoilers. I want to start on time. For you. No spoilers, but damn. AEW got to get their shit together with their contraptions they made. The botches on the main event. You got to get it together now. But tonight, we're talking about the Giants. All-Star game is over. And down the stretch we go for the San Francisco Giants. 12 and a half back of LA. Not a damn chance in hell to win the West. But guess what? It doesn't matter. Because, ladies and gentlemen, damas y caballeros, wrestling fans, sports fans, Giant fans around the multiverse, welcome to Gary Lamm, Main Event Mania. Yeah, check out Panda's new haircut. This guy, nice and cool, got the fresh haircut. I got a bunch of shadows going on. I need to turn some of this lights off. Hey, man, on a real note, before I get started, anyone, my buddy Panda, you can see right here, has a big old, it's called a lipoma. It's a non-cancerous tumor. And my buddy's at the age of 10 years old. And there's no guarantee if I get this thing removed, my buddy will wake up. So I can't have that. I need this guy. Cover your ears, Panda. You're going to be fine. Yeah, this guy's my buddy. He's my eighth partner. 10 years old, looking good, just like his pop. But if you know of anything that will help this little guy without surgery, that's getting things pretty getting big. So I'm kind of worried. A lot worried about this guy. He's in good shape. He's got some arthritis, got some pain, but he's still so sweetie boos. So if you got anything, I've tried neem oil. I give him a green tea extract and, some protein to get rid of that. The guy is skinny. He's not fat. I don't understand why he has a fatty tumor. This skinny dude. Look at this guy's skinny. Look how handsome this young man is, but it's kind of scaring me. So, and he had a great OG vet for years. But, he retired and now it happened at this time. So, worried about my little pal. So, if anything, just send me your prayers, all right? It's my buddy Panda. Have a high five, Panda. High five? Whoa. Am I a jabroni? I can even pop a high five? High five. There you go. Okay. He wants to be off screen. Anyway. Prayers for Panda. All right. Before we get into Giants-Dodgers, 4-game set in LA. 12 out of the West, but only 2.5 out of the wild card. Too much to explain. I just watched Dynamite on the TBS app. I don't want to spoil it for you. I actually turned off the main event myself. Eddie Kingston versus the Painmaker in a death match with a shark cage, a shark week. I gotta say this about AEW. They sure as hell go for it. Damn. They gotta get their gimmicks right. They gotta get their, I don't want to spoil it for you. Because I don't want to spoil it for myself. I was preparing the show while I was watching the Eastern, the 5 p.m. West Coast version. Damn. AEW has a chance to take the wrestling world by the throat. I enjoy it so much. I enjoy the talent so much. But there's some shit that's got to change. I'm going to spoil it for you, damn it. No one's watching anyway. There's a moment, I won't say who, where someone gets the keys to the cage. First of all, they can't open the damn cage. All right, that's ridiculous. Another time where the keys don't work to the damn cage. Jim Ross is trying to say, oh, maybe someone gave her the wrong keys. You got to have this shit together. All right? I love wrestling. But I'm talking about, I'm not telling you how to do your job, but I'm telling you from a fan's perspective, right? I'm going to spend my time or my money. I can give you my perspective. Wrestling's a sport. Damn, but when you do shit like that, it kills the illusion. All right? People like me, we want to believe. We want to get lost in the moment. But when you don't have the damn keys and guys can just jump right through the damn cage that's supposed to keep them trapped in. I guess a shark cage you can get through. A human can get through. A shark's not supposed to get in. But damn, so many of the gimmicks have just broken down. Whoever that guy is, you got to step it up, or Khan's got to step him out. All right? I don't want anyone to lose their damn job, so I'd rather you step it up. But you're killing the drill. It's a freaking death match, and Kingston and old Jericho's out there putting his heart out there. You have a chance. Vince McMahon is out of the game. Tony Khan, Young Bucks, whoever the vice presidents are of AEW, put them in the Ming Tongan death grip and pull the throat. What are you guys doing? And one more thing. I'm not telling you what to do. And this is a good match. I'm gonna go into a good match that I really enjoyed. It was Best Friends versus Jon Moxley and Wheeler Yuta. Great match, really entertaining. I was having a great time. But damn, and I gotta spoil it. You'll probably be watching late. This is what kills a good match. Chuck Taylor, pile drivers Moxley off the freaking top rope. And Mox is out and tossed him out. Okay, boom. It's 2-on-1. Mox should be really, really hurt. Okay? I'm not saying go back to the old days where there's going to cause riots. No riots. But be hurt. Wear a neck brace the next week, okay? Or just don't come back in. That's fine. Or be out for a while, okay? And he was. He was out for a while. Trent and Chuck, they got Wheeler in that cool back-to-back pile driver maneuver. Couple of stuffed pile drivers. Chuck hits him. Chuck hits Wheeler. And or Yuta. And then Trent. You should be out. Moxley, you know he's long gone with the pile drive to top rope. Happy he didn't make the save. All right? Fuck it. It's a win. It's a win. It just kills a moment. You should be really in bad trouble. And it turns out the finisher is going to be, what is the safety belt? It's a cool move. It's a cool move. I'm not taking away anything from the talent, but damn, sometimes a big-ass move has got to end the match. Like, why do this big-ass risky maneuver or something that looks risky, something crazy? Sometimes the crazy shit has got to end the match, okay? Mox was knocked out from a top rope pile driver. He should be hurt. And if you didn't want Chuck and Trent to win, then why even do the damn move? It happens so much. It suspends being engaged in the reality of the moment, okay? That's for me. I'm a fan. I can say that. It takes away the engagement when something like unrealistic happens. And it happens. The problem is it happens all the damn time. All right? Only a few people, like, hey, everyone hoke it up now? If it's your thing, if it's Undertaker or Hogan, or if you're on that, everyone can't be on that damn level. I mean, how much more hype would it be if Mox was hurt or so, whatever? It's not the effort. It's just, damn. It suspends the reality and it makes you just it it's like being in a movie when something hella corny happens, like, oh, that wouldn't happen. It just kind of ruins the whole thing, right? For me, I can say that. All right, I love wrestling. That's my critique. Like, damn, don't suspend the reality because I want to believe. All right, it's like a magic show where you saw the lady in half, but oh, you saw the mirrors. And that the AEWs, they gotta stop. They gotta. All wrestling does this. And you do some cool ass shit. End the match on that shit. Gets us like. If you got some cool ass shit you're about to do, make it. That's a fucking winner. Holy shit! Game over. Just most of the time. Okay, if you're gonna do some crazy ass shit, get a win out of it, or figure out what the hell you're gonna. It's not worth risking the your health, and it's not. You're taking the fans out of reality. Like you're in this moment, and you end up killing the moment. All right, so that's what. I'm still gonna watch it, but damn, that's kind of like makes it not as fun. All right, it's like seeing the ropes in someone's jumping. You see some like just imagine you see a scene where someone's flying, but you can see some strings. All right, it just kind of wrecks it or something, you know. Okay, that's that. And I got to mention, I won't go into too much Niners. I've talked about Jimmy Garoppolo too much. Semi big news. Jimmy Garoppolo he got permission from the 49ers to seek a trade. This is good for the Niners. It might give Jimmy, the chance to negotiate his own deal. That 26, 27 million. That's a lot. It's a lot of cap room. I don't think the timing of it is anything but his shoulder's better. He's throwing, and maybe teams have seen him throw. Now they know what they're getting into. You can't have a quarterback that doesn't damn throw the ball. They know he's tough. They know he's come back from injury. I think he's a useful quarterback. He's a mid-card quarterback. But hey, there's some Scarbinos. Okay, so I don't think this is anything but the simple fact that Jimmy was injured, he had surgery, he's back, and now it's time to trade. The Niners didn't get necessarily what they're looking for. This could be good for the 49ers. Because it allows Jimmy, if he doesn't want to be here, he could work on negotiating that contract himself. All right. How much would I pay if I'm the 49ers of that contract? I wouldn't want to pay a lot of it. Let's even get rid of it this year. The Niners are trying to re-sign Debo. They want to get Bosa. But I don't think the Niners are gonna. That Debo one's gonna be tough. The Debo contract's gonna be tough because Debo has not gotten paid yet. He doesn't have millions to the bank. Bosa at least has that number one, that first round rookie contract. So it's a little bit different story. Debo kind of needs to get paid. I don't know if he can really risk playing. Risk those millions and millions. But I'm not sweating any of this stuff with the 49ers at all. I believe in Trey Lance. What I've seen, I'm not sweating anything. I'm really excited about watching this guy. I think he changes the whole dynamic of everything. My only concern is hope the guy doesn't get hurt. The line just hasn't looked great. Kind of holds the ball. He needs to, you know, he does need the Jimmy Garoppolo offense. He needs that. Don't want to take away what he does. Do that. Do Trey. But he needs those easy plays. Get it to Debo, get it to Tyreek, get it to Kittle. That's not his strength. He's working on it for 2 damn years. He's been with the Niners forever. He looks good. He looks like a leader. I've liked this guy ever since I've seen him. Like, man, ever since what little we've seen of him, it's like, oh, you know, you see the highlights of the draft, like, oh, he looks like a runner. No, when you actually kind of look, like, wow, this guy's pretty good. He's got a teacher and a football player for parents. He's a tough kid. He banked on himself to be a quarterback. For the you know, I guess for the division of college football he went to, it's a top-notch school. It definitely has a pedigree for NFL quarterbacks, and he had to earn it. He doesn't mind earning it. I think he's earned it. Looking forward to Trey Lance staying calm. The hype, it ain't really nothing. If Jimmy stays, then it may not change anything. The Niners, they just do not give early contracts anymore. That's just don't what they do. They wait till you're done with the contract usually, and then re-sign you. They do the same thing with Fred Warner. They'll pay you the money if you're worth it. So I'm not tripping. But tomorrow night, 7 p.m., the second half of the Major League Baseball season begins. For your San Francisco Giants as they travel down south to Los Angeles. 7:09 game start. It's going to be Carlos Rodon versus, I don't even know why, Mitch White. And I don't know, maybe because the dang Dodgers have every all-star in there. It could be anyone on their staff. I don't know why they have Mitch White starting the second half of the season. It's very mysterious. Maybe they're toying with the Giants. I don't know. But the Giants are stacking. The Giants look ready. From what I see, they're stacking this rotation. It's Rodon, Logan Webb, Alex Wood, and Cobb. And then they're gonna have Jacob Jr. is gonna be back. I mean, the Giants are going for it. They have no chance in hell to catch the Dodgers. But they can make the playoffs, and they need to win games. They probably need a split. It'd be nice if they got a split. They can get 3 out of 4. That's going to be rough. I'm just wondering what the Dodgers are trying to do. Are you trying to give the Giants a win here? I don't know what they're trying to do. Look at this pitching staff of the Dodgers. It may be as simple as the Dodgers have every damn player in the damn All-Star game, but I'm interested in this the selection of starter, because Rodon was an All-Star as well. So I mean, if Rodon sacrificed a little bit to start this the game after, if Rodon sacrificed, if he made the sacrifice of getting in the All-Star game, or for a while to play here in this game, hey, good on you, bro. That makes you a Giant, and this is what counts. This is what an All-Star game is great. I don't want the schedule. Come on. This is another thing I was going to talk about. You ever look up a box score and you can't find who hit home runs? It's so annoying. This is why baseball is it's just annoying. Like everything is at the palm of your hand, right? But I can't find the home runs. It's annoying. I don't love that. I don't love that. Give me the Dodgers. Come on. Where's the roster? I just had it up. Technology is always fighting me. You know why? It's my animal magnetism that throws off the technology. Maybe it's I have all this Wi-Fi going. Let's see here. Come on now. And nothing wants to work. Come on. But the dot obviously Clayton Kershaw is not going to start it. He started this. Speaking of Clayton Kershaw, so many accolades, Cy Young, MVP, World Series champion. It's none of that's all the accolades. None of that surprises me. How many times he's been an All-Star? Everything they're throwing down. What surprises me is this is the first time he's ever started an All-Star game. And it kind of shows me that the Dodgers have other better pitchers, honestly. They're not sweating it. I mean, boy, look at that staff. Who's killing it? This is the worst website ever. Here we go. The roster. I'm looking over here, but I was very surprised that Kershaw had never started an All-Star game. Happy with what he did. He did a great job. I wish the National League would just win an All-Star game for crying out loud. For crying many stakes. And they could. Boy. I wonder if everyone's healthy. Monte, come on. All right, I gotta get this. Now it's a struggle. Me versus you, machine. Yeah, see, I mean, they could start Urias. What's wrong with Urias? Would pitch to an All-Star game, huh? What's going on with Urias? He's not hurt? What's up? Look at this lineup. Will Smith at catcher, Freddie Freeman at first base, Kevin Lux is a good player. You got Max Muncy at third, Trey Turner, shortstop. Jeez, they got Bellinger at center, Mookie Betts. Justin Turner's the DH. Justin Turner's a giant killer. My goodness. Hey, Chris Taylor's hurt. Doesn't matter. They got a million players. What a stacked roster. Come on. Let me get the depth chart. Jeez. I just want Urias' stats. Yeah, Urias 8-6, 2.89 ERA. Who's the other guy out there? Amazing. Urias is tough for the Giants to hit. They can start Urias. What's going on? I'm just wondering why the. What's the name of the other guy? Well, whatever. The Dodgers are stacked. But I think what the Giants have is they're going for it. The Giants are 48 and 43. They have to leapfrog. We got a leapfrog here. Giants are 48 and 43. They got a leapfrog Atlanta, Philly. I don't think they have to leapfrog Atlanta. Where's my stats over here? Come on. what the Giants have, they can execute Eye of the Tiger. They're coming out. This may be a sign. Starting Rodon and the Dodgers starting White. Are they sleeping on the Giants? Are they just going to go? They're 60-30. Are they just messing with this? I don't know. I don't like that. I don't like that sign from the Dodgers. We're coming out with Rodon. We got a rotation set. We got Webb coming next. Wood's been better. I mean, we don't stack up player for player, especially as a 5-man rotation. But Wood's a tough. He's a World Series pitcher. Alex Cobb's been good. We'll see. I mean, the Giants need to get two. They need to get two in this series, and hopefully 3. Or we're in trouble because after this, who we got next? We got, where's my stats over here? We got Arizona coming in. We got the Cubbies. Then back to San Francisco for 4 more. It's going to be rough, but we can do some damage. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, so Giants got to take on. They're on the road in Arizona for 3. Back home to the Cubbies, then back to San Francisco for 4 more. Then go to Oakland, and then face the Padres for 2 more. So this is going to be time. There's a lot of emotional stuff going. If you want to get on the Giants bandwagon, get on it now. All right, it's going to be 4 in LA. We'll see how that goes. We got Rodon versus Mitch White. I mean, we'll see. But we're going all in. Logan Webb, Alex Wood, Alex Cobb. This is the best our rotation has been as far as health wise. Rodon's look good. Logan Webb's looking good. This is gonna tell us. Okay. We don't stack up. I said it on my promo. The Giants don't stack up as far as having huge superstars, but they got a nice squad. They got Yaz in the outfield, Vermont, Wade, Peterson, Slater, a bunch of guys, and Ruff. Okay, that's solid. Those are solid guys. Okay. Look at the corners. Belt if he stays healthy. Flores at first. And Longoria is, he has a big contract. He's a solid player. You got him. I like what VR is giving the Giants. Estrada, I like what he's giving them. And you got Pilar, Piotr, and Wilmer Flores to back him up. What's really scary right now is the Brandon Crawford injury. What really scares me about the Giants, aside from Duvall, who has a ton of talent, but sometimes doesn't close the game, it's their defense up the middle. Even with Crawford, sometimes and because of the shift and all the guys who have played second base, Stella hasn't played. There's so many second basemen, so many middle infielders. There's no chemistry. But Crawford always kind of keeps it together. The Giants cannot win without defense. The Giants, there are some teams in certain cities that got to win a certain way. Pittsburgh Steelers usually have to have a good defense. San Francisco 49ers have to have a West Coast offense. Giants need defense. They always have good defense. Crawford is by far best defender. What the Giants have to prove is they can play defense. They're going to survive without Crawford. I like what Tyro Estrada has to offer. Anyone saying Marco Luciano? How do you say his name? It doesn't matter what his name is. Marco Luciano is just not ready at all. He's only 20 years old. Struggles to make contact. That ain't going to happen. Okay? They got to survive. Estrada's a good hitter. But He's a young guy. The chemistry up the middle, especially with his shift, that's the one thing that might hinder them, because it seems like it's ever changing parts. Uh, I was hoping towards the mid to end of the year, the Giants defense would pick up. They really rely on the shift. They have the platoons. They have guys playing everywhere, and it takes a while to get set. You know, it's not easy to play Major League second base and also play Major League first base or Major League third base. You know, the corners are a little similar, but there's a different dance at every base. The outfield, I'm not so worried about. These guys are good. I mean, yeah, Lamont Wade, Austin Slater. Ruff is not as, he's big and lumbering, but he's not as bad. But the infield, they need to turn those double plays, and it just takes a lot of reps, and they just don't have it. And they need to win these close games. The Giants need to play buttoned-up baseball to beat teams that are, better than them as far as talent. And they've done this before. But the Crawford injury scares me. Hopefully he'll come back better than ever. And maybe it's a chance for Estrada to make his move. Maybe it's a chance for him to make his move. And you know what? Crawford really hasn't hit. All right, let me just look at these rosters. So let's see who comes. Is Pilar going to be the second baseman? He's next on the depth chart. Let's look at our depth chart. Here we go. Keeps on. They always want to sell me stuff. I just want the standing. I just want the depth chart. Okay. I don't want to buy a ticket. I held this stuff up, but this could be someone's opportunity. Having Crawford out there could be. It could be a heavy weight. It could be a heavy weight on these guys. So maybe a little bit of freedom. You get a chance to play shortstop, because Estrada is a shortstop, but he's been playing second base. He's been fantastic. Maybe there's some more hitting in that lineup. All right, but that's one thing that's going to scare me, and the other thing that's going to worry me is not necessarily the whole bullpen, but closing out the games. How are the Giants going to, it's a 2.5 game race. There's a few teams ahead of the Giants. The Padres are one of them. I don't sweat the Padres. I just don't. All right. How are the Giants going to close out games? And I really like Duvall, but he's still a work in progress. He's a pitch away. He needs something off speed in his repertoire. He's got that slider, but it breaks the same way. I've said it before. We need something that breaks that way. He does. I saw a two-seamer out of that guy, I think, against Milwaukee. That was a good sign. But he needs to get that fastball. He has to have confidence to throw that thing for strikes. He needs to outthink the hitters. One thing that really impressed me about the All-Star game was how much thinking, how much strategy the pitchers had when facing a batter. And that was probably the best part of the All-Star game was listening to the pitchers and catchers discuss how they're going to attack a hitter. You're throwing a couple sinkers, a couple of sinking fastballs. Then you might throw another fastball, a straight fastball, something more true. I mean, that's what you need that from your closer. I think Duvall's missing a little bit of that. And I'm not saying get rid of the guy. The guy's a hell of a talent. I'm not saying that at all. But I think that's what it's definitely a question mark if you're going to get if you're going to get into the playoffs and win the whole damn thing. But we got to go all in with the Giants. It's now or never, okay? We got to break this down. No time to play around. And in my opinion, I'm with Zaidi. Don't pay a damn. If you're not going to go win the whole damn thing, you shouldn't pay for it close. It's kind of stuck with what we got, unless we're really in this thing to win it. Positive signs. Joey Bart has been nice. The Yerminator has been pretty good. Kirk Casale is on the 10-day IL. I'm happy with that. I think Wins is hurt too, but I like we got a catcher. Belt, Flores, and Ruff at first. That's nice. Estrada, Villar, and Flores. That's nice. Tommy LaStella is out. Where is that guy? I think he's on COVID. Longoria, Villar, Flores. I love Flores. We got outfield: Peterson, Gonzalez, Lamont Wade. Yeah, you're a Mercedes out there. They have him as catcher and outfield, but whatever. Yastrzemski, Slater, Gonzalez, Peterson. They have the right people. But do they have the magic? Which brings me to Juan Soto. Do the Giants make the move they can get him? Hell yeah. Why not? The guy has 5 years of MLB experience. He's only 23 years old. He's batting 250 this year. He has a lifetime batting average of 293. He has a World Series ring. Yeah, he's batting 250 this year with 20 bombs. The guy's good. So he was offered a $440 million contract for 15 years by the Washington Nationals. I was like, whoa, do you want a guy who's going to turn that down? He's not a free agent. He's under arbitration next year. That's how he got the $17 million this year. Yet because he had arbitration eligible in 2023, arbitration again, he's going to get some kind of big check. 24. He's in team control for the next 2 years. It's just they don't know what they're going to pay him. $440 million. And I was, you got to look at what the hell? You're going to pass up the biggest contract in the history of Major League Baseball, 15 years, $440 million. But he wanted to keep it private. And I'm not going to sweat him for that. So two things he wants to get, and he wanted to keep it private, but his answers were he wanted to get the new owner. There's new ownership, and he wants to play baseball. He's not an unrestricted free agent until 2020. The beginning of 2025, at the end of the 2024 season. This is early. He's still on his minor league deal. He signed at 16. All right, so. I'm not really sweating the turning down the contract yet. He wants to play baseball. 15 years is a long ass time. Okay, you're 23 years old, and someone told you, "I'm going to keep you here for 15 years. You don't know anything about me, but here's a bunch of money. It's like signing a deal with here. You're going to get all this stuff. I owe your soul for 15 years, and you die." So if he did get paid something this year. He has that $17 million in the bank because of arbitration this year. If I'm the Giants, I was thinking, okay, how are we going to re-sign this dude at Oracle Park? No one wants to play here. That's a deal. I think when they close the park and they close the back gates, the ball flies out of here. I think if we can get this guy in here for 2 years, he'll be okay. If he was a free agent, I would say this dude's going to be gone. There's no way he's going to sign here. He's going to be like Carlos Beltran was. You get this guy and let him go. But you got 2 years to get this guy in your, if he wins. If the Giants could win with this guy, I think that's just what they need. They need a guy like this, The obvious question is this. The Washington Nationals have his ass on the team right now, and they haven't done jack since 2019. What does that say? I think it says more about the Nationals than it does this kid. But here's the thing: what's it going to take to get him? Funny quote by Jock Peterson. I love Jock Peterson. We're only paying that guy $6 million for 17 home runs. Boy, so happy we did not pay. I think Bryant, Chris Bryant, whatever his name is. Could have paid $160 million for Chris Bryant for nothing. Paid nothing for Jock at $6 million, but damn, what a great contract. Anyway, Jock Peterson, loved this guy. If we were actually winning, he'd be like a panda or 100 pence. He's that cool, but we're not. So tough luck, Jock. But Jock, when asked about this possible trade, the Giants to get Soto, I'm gonna try to quote the best I can. I don't think we have enough players to go for Soto. It's going to take the whole farm to get him. Logan Webb, Yastrzemski, Lamm Wade, Joey Bart, the whole team. My question is it worth it? Is it worth it getting Soto? I haven't seen all the damn minor league players, but the guys we talk about are Marco Luciano. The guy looks great in batting practice, but he's only 20 years old. He's a while away. He's in high A ball. The problem with him is they say he can't struggles to make contact. You can't hit what you can't hit. I wouldn't lightly just hand over your top prospect, but I do it for Soto. You trade a 20-year-old for a 23-year-old. I mean, you do what you got to do. But maybe Jock's right. Maybe the Giants don't have what it takes. The Giants got a bunch of guys off the scrap heap. Yaz is a reject. Peterson's a reject, even though he's good. Lamont may come up on our system. We'll see what's up. Who else? Yastrzemski. But what did I just say? Yastrzemski. Ruff is a reject. We got Carlos Rodon on the cheap too. That's the number one starter. Like our number one guy. How much is Rodon making? Our number one guy to start the second half of the season. The fight. The push to the playoffs. Carlos Rodon, how much is he making? Rodon's salary. What's his contract? 2 years, $44 million. Is that right? We got him on the cheap for 2-year, $44 million deal. That's good. I mean, everything's and this guy's a damn good pitcher. He had a no-hitter. He has hell of tremendous stuff. All our guys are bargains, and I love it. We can get out of all this. We have no money issues once Longoria leaves, but we're in striking distance. Every team has a bad streak. The Giants had a bad streak. Everyone wants Soto. Should the Giants make the move? Peterson saying, give the farm away. Give the damn farm away. If you're going to give Yaz, you didn't expect Yaz to be like, he's a flyer. He is a flyer. These are guys you weren't expecting to be good. The Giants bring up people and send them down all the time. There's no one on this team that the fans have bought into. Joey Bart, he's not a guy drafted by the Farhan Zaidi regime. and I think he's looking up. I love what he did when he went down the minor leagues. Came back, he looks good. I think in Zaidi, I trust. I'd bet the damn farm on Zaidi. Who do we depend on? We depend on Logan Webb. He's a draft pick. Rodon, he's a guy we brought in. Wood, he's a guy we brought in. Cobb, guy we brought in. None of that is like, thank you guys for your service, but none of that's hard to replace. I mean, I like this Luis Matos, flat outfielder that they got. The Giants have in their system. He's a single A ball player. You don't know if these guys are ever going to come through though. I put Luciano in that deal. I trade the whole damn thing. I wouldn't trade Logan Webb, a young pitcher under team control. That's as good as Webb. I wouldn't let him go. But who else are you attached to? If Doc Peterson's right, yeah, give them all. Lamont Wade. Oh, I love Lamont Wade. Damn, he ain't Soto, bro. I'd love to keep late night Lamont, right? But I feel like the Giants could replace these players. I don't know about this year though. And the reason why you have a farm team, you could get it. You can have a guy in your farm system that's 23 years old, ain't even come up. Duvall's what, 25? He's still trying to figure it out. I mean, let's see here. We got Jacob Junis coming back too. Where's our relievers? Come on, give me my relief pitchers. How was the ball not there? Tyler Rogers is fantastic. ESPN sucks. Seriously, you guys, man. CB and everything I'm trying to look up. Wasting free advertising. Yeah. Camilo Duvall. He was born 1997. Yeah, he's 25. I mean, if you're looking for Soto could be the farm. Like how many guys get drafted in MLB, are the farm system, don't do a damn thing. You got a 23-year-old Soto, 293 batting average. Why not? I mean, you get the major league player. The rest, there's not. That's the problem with the Giants right now. Is they don't have that guy. They don't have that guy. Like they built a solid team out of nothing. Who the hell's even there? They're lucky to be contending. Last year they brought up Gosman and Disco Feeney. Those were our aces, and Logan Webb came in. I mean, just freaking go. The whole damn thing can go. The Giants seem to bring in, and you see, if you're a Giants fan, hey, they bring in guys, and they let them go. All right. Was it 2020 or 2019? The last year of Bruce Bochy, first year of Farhan Zaidi. Who the hell was in the outfield? They dropped them all. They ended up picking up Yaz. Let's see who the hell who was the 2019 San Francisco Giants roster? A baseball reference. The Giants are going to refill these positions. They're going to refill them with good guys, you know? The Wilmore Flores of the world, the Yastrzemskis of the world. The Giants are fabulous at this. The hard thing is getting good players under team control for a long period of time. Guys that you care about to go see. We're not the Yankees. We can't get damn Stanton and Judge. And I'll take Judge shoot. Pay the money. The Giants are good to get something for nothing. I mean, look what we got now. Who are these clowns we have on our team? Wood and Cobb, and we're still contending. We were right there until this terrible streak, which every team has. The Giants starter. Who we got here? Can't remember these guys' names. And we were just like, who the hell are... I mean, guys come up and down. Yeah, what's that roster? Almanac. Who we had there? See, we started with Connor Joe. Who is the other guy? It's not even on here. Okay. But we ended up with guys like Alex Dickerson. We had Gerardo Parter. We had Kevin Pillar. Look at these scrubs we had on this team. We started the year. I know we had Kevin Pillar. Like guys like Chris Shaw, Mac Williamson. But we got up guys like, I'm going to tell you all the outfields the Giants had in 2019. Aaron Alter, Jalen Davis, Alex Dickerson turned to be good. Steven Duggar, we didn't know about him. Mike Gerber, Connor Joe. He was a pie thrower. I remember that. I couldn't stand. He couldn't throw the damn ball. Gerardo Parra, Kevin Pillar, Joey Rickford, Chris Shaw, Austin Slater, Mac Williamson. We thought he was going to be a big thing. And Mike Yastrzemski. All that turned into, we like Alex Dickerson for a while, and we're going to, and Mike Yastrzemski, okay? And Duggar was pretty okay. Austin Slater was coming up. So, I mean, that's only a couple years ago. 2021, we saw guys emerge. The guys that can play, like Slater, they keep playing. Mac Williamson's gone. Connor Joe's gone. All these other jabronis are gone. My point is the Giants and Farhan Zaidi are going to do a good job. If we got to sell the damn house, this is a patch job, okay? It's like we got a car with all parts from the junk. It's a nice ride, but we put this car together. We put this thing together, man, with pieces from the junkyard, and one-man junk has become our treasure. But it wasn't just hit after hit after hit. It's you get a guy, you play him. Is he good? If he cuts the mustard, he's on the team. All right, if he gets hurt, he's off. If he's asking too much, he's off. The Giants haven't found that one guy who's worth the money. Farhan Zaidi looks a little bit frustrated. And I don't believe that you got to wait for your guys to come up and build in the draft. I mean, baseball is just not that kind of damn sport. This guy, I hope Marco Luciano, I like him. He looks great in batting practice. He looks strong. If you can't hit, you can't hit. You may never hit. Joey Bart, he's 25. We're still trying to figure it out. Soto is ready, baby! And even if we don't draft well, which I think we are, I think we're going to, but who knows? I trust in Zaidi. I trust in the Giants, their coaching staff to coach these guys up. And as well, bring in players who have a skill, who can hit lefties or hit righties or play good defense. That's the one thing I just cannot. Maybe I'll take back the defense. We haven't created any infield chemistry whatsoever. Aside from that, I trust Zaidi to bring in these guys. But the bottom line is this. I'll finish with this Kapler comment. I trust Zaidi to bring in some good ball players. The whole roster I love. Like Wilmer Flores is the quintessential 2022 San Francisco Giant. He has some flaws, but boy, he's clutch. He'll play anywhere. And that's what the Giants are about. That's why people are going to sweat the San Francisco Giants. What are the standings here? Yeah, 4 minutes ago. Who's in front of this team? Okay, here we go. Wild card stand. Oh, what's up? You're gonna drive me insane. All right, you got the Padres in front of us. The Braves and Mets. Forget them. They're gonna be ahead of us. It's 4 teams for it's Philadelphia, St. Louis, and the Giants and the Padres. All right. Philly, I don't know. St. Louis, they just seem like they're always a good damn team. But I think the Giants strike fear in teams' hearts. I like how they play. And I'm going to defend Kapler again. He makes a lot of moves, but they ain't got the damn play. I don't hear him bitching about having and not having the like a superstar he can keep in there at all times. Crawford plays shortstop at all times because they know they damn well need his defense. You know, that's the one thing that this whole this mix and match I don't like. You need damn chemistry. You can't just go out there and play a major league shortstop and then play a major league second base. You know, even outfield. You go out there, you start people crashing into each other. You can't have that. But I thought down like I said, towards the end of the year, towards this time, we'll get better because we'll have more reps. But aside from that, I trust Zaidi to make a move. I trust that the Giants will populate the roster with good enough players, the Yastrzemskis, the Dickersons, guys like that who we've had on the team. That La Stella, man, that was not Stella hasn't worked out. But you know what? Whenever a guy is not playing, they get rid of him. Like Jake McGee, he's all right till he's not. All right, so we'll see. We'll see. The question is, the last thing I'll say, it's either a guy like Soto or we sell them all. We strip the ride and sell them all for spare parts. Jock Peterson, Flores, Avian Rodon. Definitely not Webb. Who else we got? Yastrzemski. I don't think we'll get a lot for Bart. I'd take anything for Longoria, but I don't think that's going to happen. But you got some valuable pieces. If you can't get a guy, strip the ride now. Come back next year with better, cheaper guys, if you can. But I don't know. I just something about this Giants team. It doesn't feel like a championship team, but I just can't count these damn guys out. It's hard for me to count these guys out because they have so much heart. Like they should have quit, but they didn't. So we'll see. We'll see. What a bold statement. We'll see. With Soto or sell. And with that, for Gary and Panda, fuck it, let's go all in. But as fans, we gotta go all the way in. Make them make a move. Positive energy. It's a long way to football season, okay? Preseason football ain't cutting it, all right? This is Gary Lamm. Gary Lamm, Main Event Mania. Keep it real. Keep it clean.